A fossil, a fossil. Oh yes, we.
Welcome to second grade ELA Tidbits. I'm Barbara Truitt, your second grade curriculum specialist. You can access the full grade 2 Tidbits deck using the bit.ly G2 Tidbits 25. The slides include my detailed notes and links to all the resources discussed. Today, we are going to break down modules for the week of November 17th. Our roadmap shows the journey of the standards throughout the week. This week, students demonstrate their progress toward mastery on the literature standards on the end of unit assessment part 2. Then, students transition to reading informational text for the next 3 lessons to build their background knowledge of paleontologist tools and famous paleontologists. Students practice RI21, RI24, SL21, W25, and L26. This week, we are going to take a deeper look at W25 as students participate in shared research and writing. W25 asks students to participate in shared research and writing projects. There is no definitive DOK level without context of a task for this standard. The standard itself is extremely broad and acts as a container that could hold vastly different cognitive demands depending on implementation. 2 key standards support students with their shared research. SL21 is used for students to rehearse their ideas with peers prior to writing, and W22 is used because students write an informative paragraph using details from the shared research. Let's look at teacher and student actions for W25, W22, and SL21. Lessons 10, 11, and 12 are a series in which students gradually gain independence in writing a paragraph. It may be helpful to think of teacher and student actions in each lesson through the lens of the gradual release of responsibility, so that you don't inadvertently over or under scaffold for students. You can see on the screen the different phases of gradual release. These phases are embedded in the teacher-student actions of our lessons this week. Each of the 3 lessons begins with the joint construction of an anchor chart during the focused read aloud. In lesson 10, the teacher and student begin the tools paleontologists use anchor chart. Next, the teacher reviews the structure of a paragraph. It's important to note here that the focus statement and conclusion for lesson 10 are provided for students. After reviewing the structure of the paragraph, the teacher models composing a supporting detail sentence. During supported practice phase, students practice composing a supporting detail sentence with a partner using the provided sentence frame. Students then record their own supporting detail sentence in their notebook using the sentence frame. The teacher provides support as needed. At the end of the lesson, the students share the complete paragraph with a partner by reading it aloud. In lesson 11, the teacher and students continue the joint construction of the tools paleontologists use anchor chart. Students use this shared research to write their detail sentence. Next, the teacher reviews the structure of a paragraph. In this lesson, the teacher models writing a focus statement and concluding sentence. The teacher also models writing another detail sentence. During the supported practice phase, students practice with their partner to compose their own focus, detail, and concluding sentences. When it's time to write independently, students copy the focus statement and concluding sentence from the teacher model. Students then record their own supporting detail sentence in their notebook using the sentence frame. The teacher provides support as needed. At the end of the lesson, students share the completed paragraph with a partner by reading it aloud. In lesson 12, the focus shifts from writing about paleontologist tools to writing about famous paleontologists. The teacher and students construct a new anchor chart, famous paleontologists. Students will use this shared research to write their paragraph. Next, the teacher reviews the structure of a paragraph. Instead of modeling, the teacher guides students through an analysis of an exemplar paragraph. During the supported practice phase, students use the Think, Pair, Share protocol to rehearse their own focus, detail, and concluding sentences about a famous paleontologist. Lesson 12 contains a true independent practice phase of the gradual release model. When it's time to write independently, students write all parts of their paragraph independently. They do not copy from the model. Sentence frames are provided only to students who cannot articulate their thinking without them. Although this is independent work, the teacher still provides support as needed. At the end of the lesson, students share the completed paragraph with a partner by reading it aloud. When planning your supports for students this week, make sure to have a clear plan for your gradual release of responsibility over the series of the 3 lessons. Thank you for joining me for this week's module tidbit. See you back next week.
A fossil, a fossil. Oh yes, we studied fossils while some